once in class and he was asking everybody कितने बजे उठते हो, and some boy said 10, somebody said some other time. I was pretty confident that he means कि सुबह कब उठते हो और कितने जल्दी उठते हो, और I used to wake up around like मैं मतलब रात में 12 बजे तक के सो जाती थी. I was like 6-7 बजे उठने वाले में से. So I was like so 6. He was like what 6? I wake up at 4.
नहीं है कि आप पूरे दिन ही पढ़ाई करें, क्योंकि आई थिंक वो थोड़ा अब नॉर्मल हो जाएगा. ह्यूमन ब्रेन की भी एक कैपेसिटी होती है, उसके आगे तो कोई भी नहीं कर सकता. पर जैसे कि आपने खुद बोला कि ये बहुत ही कठिन परीक्षा है, तो ऑफ कोर्स आपको काफ़ी सारा टाइम अपना पढ़ाई में डिवोट करना पड़ता है. बट इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि आप 24 घंटे पढ़ाई ही करते हैं. मैं कितने घंटे पढ़ाई करती थी, तो तकरीबन हम कह सकते हैं 8 घंटे एक दिन में.
Takes you have to study 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 50 revisions, all of those things. All of those are also myths around this exam, and try to manage their studies while working. They are able to put in 6 hours consistently on weekdays, 12 hours on weekends, and they're still able to do that. So the amount of effort required in time, in number of hours, that's something that is really exaggerated when it comes to UPSC CSE.
Because of GST last year, the work was a little hectic. July 1st, 2017, GST got introduced. So sometimes I used to come at 7:30 back home, 7:30. But by 8:30, I would keep away all the distractions, and 8:30 to 11:30 or 12, 3.5 hours only for this. You cannot have multitasking abilities. Like you cannot be doing so many things.
Do the office work. I've never studied in the office. I could do only one thing at a time. So I used to work at the office, usually come back to my home by around 6:30 or 7. And then try to study. I have a habit of studying till like 12 or 1. So after having food, after talking to my family, I used to study for like 4-5 hours a day.
तो मैं तो जॉब भी कर रही थी. आई वॉज मैरिड ऑल्सो. सो मेरे लिए टाइम कंस्टेंट था, तो उस वजह से हमें टाइम बहुत ही वाइजली यूज करना है. हमें
I would wake up around 8 to 9 a.m. and sit down to study around 10. Cumulatively, so I had daily targets. तो गोल था कि वो ख़त्म हो जाए, no matter how long it takes. Average 6 to 8 hours I would study throughout the year consistently. And of course before mains and before the interview it went a little higher, perhaps 10 to 12 hours, but 6 to 8 hours. I would also go out for a walk. I would do all of those things.
I'll wake up at 7. I'll come to Shubhra ma'am's classes 8. 8 to 10:30 would be the classes. 11 o'clock I'll reach home. Up until 1 o'clock I'll complete both the newspapers. Then at 1 I'll have lunch and take my nap. Post that I'll focus and start revising ma'am's notes or the preparation for the GS. Post that, and I'll take a few entertainment portion out of that. 1 hour or sorts. I'll watch a series or a movie.
Every day I had this 8-8-8. Okay. Normally which people do, anyone preparing for civil services. So 8 hours of study, 8 hours of everything rest, and 8 hours of sleep. Okay. In 8 hours of study, it used to be like if I'm studying for 8 hours, then my phone would be like completely different. I won't have any other thing that I'll be doing. Achha. So 8 hours in starting for 3 months, I had decided that I'll build my foundation.